we need to introduce ourselves because you know me as the blind hijabi. And sometimes I've mentioned in my blogs my husband or my sister.
Who's me?
Oh, me. Sorry. I'm Mariam, and this is in my personal capacity. Everything you see, everything you read, everything you hear from me, Mariam, the blind hijabi, is in my personal capacity and doesn't represent any organization, institution, or government. It is my personal view.
So my name is Zainab. I am Mariam's younger sister. And everything I also say is in my personal capacity and does not represent the views of any organization, institution, or government.
My name is Ali, and what I say is what I say. It doesn't represent any organization or government, but right now that's really nothing I have to worry about.
And now
Doesn't he love life?
And now that we've gotten the disclaimers out of the way,
Now we can go on and say, hi, this is me, and this is my family, my sister and my husband. My sister Zainab, my husband Ali. And we were unexpectedly unscripted in the pre-show of The Late Show. And so that's where you saw that video. So some of you have heard of me because you've been reading the blog, The Blind Hijabi, last year. And then I kind of went silent. And then, in the most unexpected way, the three of us, me and my family, went viral. Yeah, Zainab, would you like to talk since you told me that,
yes, I would.
This is how we are in real life, by the way. This is not scripted.
You don't have to tell people that. They'll figure that out.
They will.
Yeah, so we went viral. We weren't
By accident.
By accident. We weren't planning to go viral. We were just going to watch a show.
Mariam is going to keep interjecting whatever she has to say.
Yeah, but we were
I haven't said anything yet.
we were just going to watch the taping of a show that we all love.
The Late Show with Stephen Colbert,
Free plug
who,
for
by
them.
the way, uses very fine language and very good comedy.
You can stream it on Paramount Plus and watch it on CBS. Anyway,
So we're there.
We're there. We're enjoying ourselves. It was the pre-show, and some of you may have already seen the video.
With the whole whatever. So
That's called accessibility.
Yes.
My sister said, in order for me to meet Steven, I'd have to write a book. I don't have to write a book. I just have to be fucking funny.
what do you do, by the way?
Oh, am I allowed to say?
I don't know.
And, well, let me say a couple things. First, in social media and in moments like those, you don't get do-overs.
Actually, can we say one more thing before you get into some of the other stuff you want to talk about on that?
Sure.
We just want to say thank you for all of the positive feedback, because there's been some really incredible comments from a lot of folks on, I think there's like a TikTok video and a YouTube video, and people are like, I thank you so much for the representation. Thank you for making us seem like normal people.
We
And
are normal people.
But when I say us, it's a lot of people who I think maybe identify as
Either Muslim in America, people with disabilities in America.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we always talk in stereo. This is like a real thing.
yes.
That's what I live with.
My whole life. I think I trump you on this one. Yeah.
Can we find a different word?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, please.
I've done it longer.
There you go. Much better.
But we do want to say first, thank you so much for all the positive feedback, because we've been getting it from everywhere. Like, our families have seen it. We've been getting comments via messages and
WhatsApps from all over the world.
So yeah, thank you so much.
We're so glad that we made you laugh. We are really glad we were funny. I think that.
I'm so glad we were funny.
Oh, thank God we were
so
funny.
glad we were funny.
Even Grumface was funny.
Yes.
Weren't you?
No.
I don't always call him Grumface, but I've just called him this today particularly because it's like, I don't want to do this video. I don't want to be a part of this video. My husband promised, well, he made me promise one thing, which was that if he married me, I would never run for politics and I would never put our family through anything public. And I said, yes, I won't do that. But I didn't promise him that I wouldn't video, blog, podcast, YouTube, etc.
A mere technicality, you know. She's really good at finding the loopholes, and then we're all stuck with the results.
She is a trained lawyer.
She's a trained lawyer, and so she just finds the loopholes to sneak in whatever she wants. And so, you know, we're left with the results, and then we have to find our way to sneak out. So, you know, now I'm in this video, but let's just say I will be in an occasional video, but I will not be in every video.
Okay, so what I was going to say was, I talked a little bit in that video that you saw from the pre-show of The Late Show about my day job. But when you see me on The Blind Hijabi and when you see me in this medium, I'm not going to really talk about my day job. And if it does come up, it will come up in the context of a whole lot of other things that are just a part of my normal life. I'm also a recovering lawyer. I'm also a, current, former human rights advocate. I'm also someone who's really interested in satire. I'm many things. And the one thing I'm going to say about The Late Show and that video that went viral is you don't get a chance to do things over when you're on social media and when you're caught in the moment. And I am not going to apologize for living my life. But I will say that if I could do one thing over, maybe I shouldn't have dropped the F-bomb. And I think one thing was perhaps taken out of context. I was telling Paul the different places I've served. And I said, most recently, Georgetown, Guyana. Don't go there. And when I said don't go there, some people in their comments understood it to mean, I'm telling you not to go to the beautiful country of Guyana. It is stunning. It has some of the most amazing natural beauty. Waterfalls, just beautiful. And the people are beautiful. But for me, regrettably, Guyana was difficult because I came back very ill and I've been dealing with some health challenges. And that's another reason why you haven't seen me online, blogging or video, podcasting, YouTubing, etc. And that is why I told Paul, don't go there, because I didn't want him to ask me about that. At least not yet. Someday I'll be ready to talk about it, but now's not the time. So with that, I just want to reiterate what Zainab said. We want to thank you for the positive feedback we've received. We want to tell you that as people who are, in our own way, flawed and devout, we are human. And if there's one thing I stand by, it's that whether I'm in a hijab, whether I'm Muslim, whether I'm blind, whether I'm whatever characteristic, the beauty of each of us, including me, is that I'm human. I make mistakes. Yes, sometimes I mutter under my breath and I curse. Sometimes more than I should. And sometimes I even drop an F-bomb when I'm talking to a comedian. But I also want to say one thing to Paul. Thank you for your graciousness. Thank you for not dumbing it down for us or treating us with kid gloves. Thank you for treating us as equals who frankly could give it to you better than we got. And with that, it's a wrap. There's a lot more coming on The Blind Hijabi. It's going to take some time. We're in the middle of a move. But again. But once we're a little more settled, you're going to see and hear a lot more. And we hope that you'll stay tuned, because sometimes these two will be guest appearances. Won't you?
I suppose.
You might see me more than you'll probably see me more than you'll see him, but I'm happy to participate.
All right. Have a happy weekend, all.
Bye.
And thank you, Paul.